It's a totally stress-free day over here at the International Writers Fellowship. I hope you are having I hope you've had as little stress as the rest of us have. It is the 24th of November, which means this is our 24th daily live stream to celebrate NaNoWriMo. As you can see, I am accompanied by Erica and Jane. My name's Dan. Ember cannot make it for museum reasons, I believe.
Family time.
Yeah. Family time. And Gary will join us if kids allow.
Yes.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Very nice. Quiet. Erica?
Yeah. Ours was pretty good. Ours was very quiet also. I told Dan yesterday I was expecting the whole family there, and there were only about 12 of the 30 plus, so it was nice.
Good.
That uncle, that really racist uncle didn't turn up, so it was actually a nice gentle day.
Not that much of the extended family. This is just like Michael's immediate family. There's 30 plus of them.
Wow. That's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah.
I see 3 of my relatives, and that's too many. I've genuinely forgotten what a couple of my cousins look like. I got a wedding invitation a few months ago saying you are invited to so and so and so and so's wedding. I'm like, I threw it away thinking it was just, I don't know who these people are. Why the hell have I gotten a wedding? No, it was my cousin apparently. I just had no memory of a cousin by that name.
He left quite an impression on you.
Military brats unite. Yes. Relationships with extended family does not happen. I mean, a lot of them are still live within a couple of miles of where they were born. And I'm like, huh? Does not compute. But yeah, ooh, 4:20. They are very satisfying to. I've just been rolling the damn things all day. It's this. They're my new.
Show our viewers what you're doing.
Viewers, plural. Come on, that's optimistic. Come here, bastard. So yes, you just get your D20 and see how it bounces.
That's cool.
Like you really need a dice box for the silicone dice.
Yeah, but that would just take most of the fun away.
I mean, yes.
Most of the fun is trying to find out where the hell they went.
Yeah.
The first time I rolled the D20, I thought, oh, this is because I bounced it on the kitchen floor and it went under the fridge. First roll.
Oh no. That'd be an icky place. Under the fridge.
Speak for yourself. The underside of my fridge is immaculate. I'll have you know.
I doubt it.
No, it is because we only got a new fridge a little while ago.
Oh. Cheater.
And it didn't go all the way because it was too big, but it went underneath the freezer door. So you think, oh my God, it's gone. Oh, thank God. No, it hasn't. Yeah. The other thing, I've now got all of the Avatar RPG products. Republic City arrived today. It has rules for mechs. Oh my God.
Christmas at your place.
And I did it. I ordered myself a dice advent calendar
Oh snap!
because it's the Q Workshop dice calendar. I don't know if Erica is aware of Q Workshop. I'm sorry, but they do posh dice sets like, inlaid and just nice ones. And they've got one, and it has Christmas themed dice in them. I with snowflakes and rain. Q as in Q for Queen.
Yeah, I heard cute, CUTE.
Oh, Jesus! I mean, Christ, they must exist.
Okay, I have seen these advertised though.
Yeah, and I have Halloween dice on the way. I don't have Christmas dice. I do now.
Oh, Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, no. Good.
I mean, that's why I got the advent calendar, because they've got really cute blue Christmas dice in them with reindeer and snowflakes. And it's my favorite type of D4. So anyway, moving on. How is everybody today? Thanksgiving was yesterday. What's everyone been up to?
Being lazy. It's like a gloomy, I don't know, overcast day. I haven't felt like doing much, even though I need to.
Giant testicle monsters are tight.
So, I think I mentioned this yesterday. A client asked me the other day if I have a button on my desk, because it always goes off at. I mean, the timing is perfect. Whenever it goes off, it is just. And they asked me, he's like, "Do you have a button to press?" I said, "Nope. It's just the world on our side."
Oh my gosh.
It's gloomy where you are?
Yeah. It's overcast. Do you have sun?
It's like
Erica's in a happy place.
it's sunny, and I mean it's cold. It's currently 36, but it's sunny.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's overcast and gloomy.
I mean, it was really cold and windy earlier, just that you step out the door and it feels like winter. So I had to brave that earlier because I had my guitar lesson. I only go out of the house once a week, so I had to go and learn Lola by the Kinks. Down. Sorry?
I'm glad you got out.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
No.
I self-care good. How about yourself, Erica? You been up to anything today?
We went to, so my husband ordered some more weights because apparently weights are really expensive and they go on sale once a year on Black Friday.
Weights as in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have a garage. I have a gym.
Oh.
My son has requisitioned our living room to be used as a gym.
So we went and picked those up, but we also went by we have a place in town called the Spice Merchant, and so we could pick up loose leaf tea to make our medicine balls, our drinks. So that's what we did.
Nice. Card time. Somebody read cards. I can't be asked. I was with a client less than 10 minutes ago. Somebody else do it.
Did you want to do it, Erica, or you want me to do it?
I can. I did. So my daughter has let me borrow her 2 decks.
Oh yeah, you showed us
I have
the villains.
Disney Villains and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you weren't here yesterday, were you, Jen? Sorry.
No.
So yesterday we did Disney Villains, and it was like it was kind of a good one.
Yeah, it was.
So which one do you want, Jane?
Do the other one, the Nightmare Before.
Okay.
Moon
There are
fanfic guy with us today. Welcome.
Ooh, hello.
Yes, you caught us early.
And Kraken.
Yeah.
With a
Welcome.
I worry about the people who watch this chat like this sometimes. Fanfic, I mean, don't ever change, but at the same time, are you all right?
I love the squid chat room floor.
Sproing. I've never heard that word, but I like it. It's a bit like Vlabadaboom. No, Vlabadaboum, which was an explosion in Asterix, which I'm sure nobody knows.
Boing? You've never heard boing?
Oh, boy. No, he said sproing.
Oh, sproing. Okay, sproing I haven't heard. Boing, I mean...
Oh, yeah, if you haven't heard boing, then you haven't had children or been a child.
Or
I have dice that go boing. That's a whole,
or watch Wayne's World. Boing.
Wayne's World, funny, excellent. No way.
Okay.
Way.
So, what do we need today for creativity and motivation? Let's add that on.
Yes.
Not bad, thanks, Kraken. We're just going to do the read and then we will talk, I'm sure. What day is it today?
Hey.
Today's Saturday. Friday. Today's Friday.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay,
So-
now that fills me with a lot of confidence. Oh, it's not the
Oh,
tower.
no, I was trying. It's the tower.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
So I have no idea what this is.
It ain't good.
Like overall not good or not good for you, not good?
Overall, just... You'll see.
Okay.
He says, starting to twitch slightly.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, this makes total sense for me.
Okay.
Okay, so since Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack plots his Christmas takeover high up in his tower, but his scheme doesn't go according to plan, creating chaos in both the human world and the holiday worlds. The tower represents unexpected destruction, confusion, and major upheaval that illuminates the truth. While you may be feeling blindsided by an unexpected, life-changing revelation, trust that this new perspective will ultimately help you. Clarity will come when the dust settles.
Wow. I don't want destruction.
I can't be dealing with dust. Tell us how it works for you and why you're so pleased with it. Because I'm like, don't want it. It sounds like effort.
So, last week, my husband unexpectedly lost his job and was a huge shift in our plans and restructuring of how we're living life. And it's okay. We're like, the dust is settling and we're figuring things out, and it's a blessing because he was absolutely miserable, and it's an okay thing. Like we're making plans for what's next for him and us and making it work. So it's like, I'm 100% okay with this.
Fair play.
But then also, okay, so with writing though, and creativity, that I don't know.
Yeah.
And motivation. I don't know that fits very well.
Down.
So, yeah.
the very, very short piece of fic that I'm writing on the side, outside of these sprints, there's going to be some unexpected destruction there. And if Gary were here, his stories are nothing but unexpected destruction.
Yeah.
And I imagine your character, Erica, weren't anticipating the destruction wrought upon them yesterday.
No, because she's currently unconscious.
Yeah. You don't tend to expect that to happen on your days, in my experience, anyway.
No. Well, yeah. In something like, actually, just before we got on, I finished the chapter I was working on and getting ready to start a new chapter where a sacrifice happened. So, I mean, that's kind of a big change.
Yes, especially to the victim.
Self-sacrifice.
Okay, yeah.
I think it was our DM's way of like keeping us all alive.
Oh, right. It was one of those. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Because as I was looking back through my notes, I was like, oh, that should not have happened.
See, our DM doesn't do that. He's fully on board with us being as stupid as we are and just lets us run amok.
Oh, now he totally would. This was first time DMing, first time of us all playing, and yeah, now he would be like, "Oh, you guys did that? No, you're dead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. Yeah.
Sorry about your luck."
Yeah. Bye. Have a good one. Don't
Yeah.
let the door. Don't let the door hit you on your ass. Or the dragon that's on the other side of it.
Create a new character.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
How about you, Jane? How do you interpret that creatively?
Well, I feel like I'm kind of stalled out, so maybe I need some destruction in my story to to shake things loose, get going again. Destruction could be good.
Okay. Well, as in destruction in the story, or destruction of a part of the story?
Maybe a part of the story.
Well, cut something and kind of
Something or someone.
Bernard Cornwall's kind of description of his writing process, because he's very much a pantser, and he always described it as on a path up a mountain. You're going up, and then you look back and realize actually there was an easier way. So you go back down, start again, and go a bit further up. Then you look back and realize, oh no, there's a better way. And the idea that you use what you use your experience of the story, so to speak, to see where it needs changing, and then just get rid of the roadblock and take a different route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Get rid of the roadblocks.
I had a huge roadblock at one point in time. Like, I got stuck in this one part of I can't even remember where it was, but I could not remember. And like, I was talking with my friends, and none of us could really remember what had happened. And so after probably like 3 months of just sitting in this one spot and trying to remember, I was like, screw it. And I said, some things happen here. And I highlighted it and moved on, because
You can't stay.
And if I have to go back and just make shit up, I will. But
yeah, just to get yourself over that. It's good advice. Just say, I like how you're like, some stuff happened here.
yeah, something happened here.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it right now. We're going to go to the next thing.
It was too traumatic to remember.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that part of it was, so there's 6 people in our group, and I think we were in 6 different places. I think we were all.
Why? How? What? I mean, I'm not necessarily one for never split the party, but you don't split the party to one.
Well, and it may have not been 6. It may have been 3 or 4 though, for sure. And so like I knew what my character did, but and I think that was the one time that ever happened, because it was just too much to navigate. But so I know what my character did, but then I had very sparse notes as to what everyone else did. And I was like, how the hell how did all of this make sense? And what order did it go in? And I had no clue. So I was just like, these things, something happened and we moved on.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
It's like, that's stuff that it doesn't have to be really. I can go back and make it up if I need to, if we can't remember exactly, because it's not game changing.
Yeah.
I just needed to get past it.
fair enough.
Hi, Ocelot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd call our DM sometimes is brave and sometimes is, I don't know other words to say. Insane.
Sorry. I am not with it. Just been a bit there. Tell you what, talk without me for a minute. I've just got to go and little boy's room.
Okay.
How are you folks? Not burned out, I hope. I'm a little burned out, but I haven't done a lot. How are you, Erica? Are you feeling burned out, especially after your mega writing sprint where you tried to make up for 10,000 words?
Yeah, I was telling Dan yesterday that I got a little bit burnt out after, what was it, 13,510 in 2 days. That was a little bit insane.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So better. I'm doing smaller sprints and not just parking my hiney in my chair all day, because that's not good.
No. Yeah. You got to get out, get up and stretch, go for a walk, take your mind off of it. Yeah. What are we doing to prevent burnout? Yeah, just trying to take breaks, going out. Not sure.
Yes. I've been, I think later today, we are going to do some paint pouring.
So what does that involve? What is paint pouring?
So I have a friend who teaches, well, we didn't do it yesterday, but Thursday evenings, she's been teaching us. And let me find
Ocelot says she loves paint pouring. So fun.
It is. So there's lots of different types. Let me see. It's like I'm trying to find ones that I'm not giving away as gifts, just so
Oh yeah.
anyone's watching, they're not getting spoilers. So you get acrylic paint and thin it out a little bit. And then you can just kind of pour it. You can put them in a, like, layer it in a cup and then like flip. You can, there's like cell activator that makes, oh, none of these have cell activator.
You were done fine, Ocelot. I hate interviews. See, I
So
like
this one has cell activator, so it like makes these really cool little cells.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that's
so
so
like
cool.
this is
Oh, I
one.
like that one.
And this is on like a really thick piece of wood.
Yeah.
Like chuck this at someone.
oh yeah, you'd kill it, wouldn't you?
I have no idea how I did this one, but this is probably one of my favorites, and it's actually one of my very first ones.
That is cool.
And so you just like, you put the paint on, you like layer it up, and then you tilt it around.
Okay. So you don't use
and
any
let it drip.
brushes, you just pour
Yeah,
it.
you let it drip off and dry, and it's messy fun. But my friends, the thing, like the name of the class is Zen, or it's Zen, the art of letting go. And so it's just like making a mess and being okay with the mess and knowing you have absolutely no control over it.
Just let go and see what happens. That's awesome.
Whereas I enjoy just painting. I like just, I do like how you can just paint over mistakes. I love impasto painting, but that is very hard to get quote unquote right. I'm a weird artist in that I like details, but at the same time, my preferred method is just splotching a load of a load of paint on a palette knife and going, there you go, that's that.
Yeah.
I developed a love for painting reverse perspective pictures, if you've seen those. So basically, they're like they're shaped like prisms. They're 3D. They come out to you, and so when you move your head, you see more or less of each side. So it's like, you're stepping. So I painted one, for example. It was like a street with a church at the end, and so if you stood next to it, you saw this side, very flat, but you saw this side in detail. And I love doing that. It's the only problem is you've got to make the canvas before you can paint.
So this is.
Oh,
that's nice. Was that metallic?
like colors.
I'm trying to like get it to. It's not going to do the colors very well. Oh, that's actually better.
Is that metallic?
So it is. Yes, the blue and the pink are metallic.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a white and like, so it's supposed to be months: March, June, October, and September's birthstones.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's fun. And also, I wasn't meaning like chuck it, but like I could throw this board and like hurt somebody.
Yeah, kill somebody. Just
if I wanted to. I wouldn't ever do that, but I could.
No violence.
But yeah, it's just like, and even okay, so last one. I got so much stuff, which is why everyone's getting paint pours for Christmas, because it's ridiculous. This, I think, is the ugliest thing, but even like the ugly stuff people, like my husband really, really likes this, and I think it's hideous. Like, it's just this, I think it looks like vomit. It's orange and green and yellow, and I just
It
think
reminds me of
looks-
the sun or something, like a sunrise or sunset. I don't think it looks like vomit.
I think it looks like vomit. But he really likes it. I'm like, okay, cool. So, but yeah, it's fun.
I'll have to try that. It sounds like it could be therapeutic.
Yes, it is. It also can be very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also do it, like I like to do it with my clients, and like it symbolize the mess and the letting go of control and finding beauty in the mess, and yeah, all of the. Ooh, what is the paint pouring version of writing? Ooh, I wonder, rolling prompt dice and just going with it, seeing where it leads.
AI.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it takes about the same amount of time, same amount of effort, and you have just as much control over the outcome.
Oh.
Some people have. You can literally buy dice in frames to hang on your wall. It is a thing. Just go and search dice frames. I mean, crying out loud, you can get dice Christmas lights. And we all know that Erica has some.
No, I've thought about it though. I haven't gone there yet.
You hear disgust in my voice? No.
Or jealousy.
I think you hear exhaustion in my voice rather than disgust a lot. I was with a client about 30 seconds before we came on air, so I'm like, blah, blah.
Kraken, I've talked to my husband about a project I want him to do of having like a glass top dice, a glass top with sections so that I can display all of my dice. So instead of having like my little tackle box things, like having 4 or 5 of these, just have them all in one table, and then before we go to D&D, I can grab, 5 or 6 sets, and then the rest of them can be there and be pretty, and I can look at them all the time.
Yes, Ocelot, that is right. Dan needs to take a break. He's always telling Gary to. Mm-hmm. You take a break.
I self-care good.
No.
I had half an hour guitar lesson earlier. That's more than sufficient for somebody in a week. Come on.
No.
I did the Kinks. I did Lola.
You need to do it again.
I'll do it again.
Impromptu guitar session. Okay. No.
It's 25 to the hour. We haven't done any writing. We've only talked. I confess I probably take a large part of responsibility because I just haven't kept us on track. I do apologize, but at the same time, yeah.
Give us a break.
What are we doing? What do we want to do? Well, actually, somebody, I think it might have been Ocelot, asked about burnout during Nano. Was that how the paint pouring came up?
No, it came up organically, but it was related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's about, Erica was saying that she's doing shorter writing sprints and trying to get up more.
Yeah, and then tonight I'm doing some paint pouring.
Yeah.
instead of sitting myself in my chair all day again.
So
Yeah.
just to answer, Kraken, I don't understand the question. Why would you want to act normal?
Yeah.
Normal is just far too overrated.
Be you. Everybody else is taken. I know that somebody else said that, and it's one of the best things ever.
I haven't heard it, so thank you for sharing.
Oh, really?
Cool. Yeah.
The one I heard earlier is cynical, but I love it. It's just remember, 50%, technically 50% of the world's population is below average.
I think it was the first year we went to Comic-Con, and Will Wheaton was one of the guests, and
Oh, poor Will. Poor Will.
I was so glad that we went to.
You
So
didn't let him
like,
touch you, did he? Did you? I mean, you'll
No,
never
we
get
didn't.
that curse off you.
No, we just went to his panel, but he because we love Big Bang Theory, and so like I wanted like I loved his snarky ass character in
Yeah.
that. And so Kraken, this is a big roundabout way of addressing what you're saying, which is how I have to get around to things. Neurodivergent brain is just how it works, or how mine works. So this kid, he was probably middle schooler, comes up, and so like they have Q&As and everything, and this kid was waiting in line, and he walks up and he says something to the effect of how do I be cool? How do I be normal? Because I want to be cool. I want people to like me. And Will, oh my gosh, like I'm getting goosebumps as I'm thinking about this. Like he crouched down up on this stage, like in front of this kid, and he said, "You don't have to be anyone but you." And everybody in the room started like clapping.
Yeah.
And he said, "You have a room full of people who think you're pretty cool. And if the people who you're normally around can't see that, just remember that this room of people thinks you're pretty freaking cool."
He's
And
a lovely guy, Will Wheaton. He's so
like
nice.
that stuck with me. And I was like, yes. Like, so if you like, and I have a shirt that says, "Be you, they'll adjust." And so like, if you, if you find yourself feeling like you need to adjust who you are to be around other people, like find other people to be around, because they're not your people.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was too therapist-y. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
But because Will Wheaton is just an adorable person. He's just, I mean, I haven't heard that particular anecdote, but that is so him. But the poor man is cursed. Any dice he touches, just he cannot roll for shit. It is because he does a lot of online playing of games. Poor man just cannot roll dice. He's even worse than I am. I can't roll dice. Just if you ever want to roll dice in your life, don't let him anywhere near you. Just love him from afar. Yeah, I mean, expanding upon that question, though, the whole self-care, being okay with yourself, being okay as a writer, because let's face it, I saw something, probably Facebook or somewhere, saying I'm getting sick and tired of people saying when people ask me what do you do for what job do you do, and I say writer, and they say no, I know I meant your real job. Oh God, Erica, that stung there, didn't it? Jesus, I saw that look on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
smack someone.
Okay, well, it's been nice speaking to you all. Have a good weekend. I'm out. Bye.
No, like if I asked that question or someone said that to me, no, I meant your real job, I would want to smack them.
Yeah.
Sound like Dan now.
Yeah, it's like you've been hanging around with me way too long.
You guys were alone yesterday. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. Don't watch the video from yesterday. But you know, how
Hey,
do
we wrote for 10 minutes.
10 whole minutes?
10. Wow.
Which might well be 10 more than we write today. But yeah, I mean, how do you kind of, because it is a big problem being an author or a screenwriter or you know, a narrator, whatever.
Yeah.
Is this feeling of
That it's not enough.
You're just a fraud, you know. You A, it's not worth it. B, nobody's gonna respect you. C, what am I doing? I should be doing. How do you come to terms? Have you come to terms with this creative side of you, or is it still a nasty little secret in the back of your mind that only a select few or the entire internet knows about?
Yeah, I feel like I don't volunteer that information that I narrate and write because they're like, oh, that just sounds like a hobby. And it's like, okay. Yeah.
Erica's got her thinking face on. It worries me.
The beanie will cover the smoke coming out, so.
So tell me more.
I mean, I'm not a full-time writer. I would like to be. And I would like to. So I have another quote that I don't have it here. I have it in my other office. But it says, when someone treats you like an option, help them narrow their choices by removing yourself from the equation. It's that simple. And so if someone were to like give me shit for what I choose to do, then I don't need them, which is really hard for me as a pleaser.
Mm-hmm.
And I have worked really hard to become an adaptive pleaser, and I don't want to backtrack into being maladaptive.
Yeah.
And so I've gotten a lot better at the screw 'em mentality. Like, and it's really, really, really difficult for me. But I just don't have the mental, emotional energy to like try to convince people of my worth if they can't see it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that answers that question.
Seem to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em, I think, is what you were getting at.
You know, that is what I tell my daughter. I do. I say, Miranda, what do we tell you if you, so she just recently got her hair cut and it looks just like mine. It's so stinking cute. And she's like, Mom, nobody likes my hair. I said, baby, do you like it? And she's, yeah. And she's like, yeah. And I said, then what do we tell you to say? Fuck them. And she's like, or she says,
Please tell me your
fuck 'em.
daughter is
Like,
5.
yes.
Please tell me your daughter is 5. I would kill.
No, she's 13. But, and I was like, if you like it, it doesn't matter what anyone else likes as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Deep it's a deep conversation today. We're borrowing into philosophy today, aren't we? Rather than talking about writing, we're talking about life, the universe, and everything.
But I think it can apply to writing because not everyone is going to enjoy the things that we write.
Exactly.
Statistically, very few people are going to enjoy the things we like.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck them.
No, fuck them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because the people who do are going to love it. And if we love it,
yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe that's part of my self-care too, is like being okay in that space.
Yeah. It's too much to try to please everyone. It's too stressful.
It's exhausting. I feel like, okay, so my friends for my birthday got me a little jar of sweary affirmations.
Oh my god, I want it.
So we're just going to pick one. We're just going to pick one and see what it says. Because I feel like we need it today for some reason. Believe in your fucking self.
Perfect.
There we go.
That aligns.
There was a television program back in the 70s, I think it was, in the UK, called Porridge, which was about people in prison, because the slang was when you go to prison you're doing porridge because that's the food you get given. And it was a comedy series, and one of the phrases that on it that my dad always used as I was growing up, but it did nowhere near as funny as it was delivered in the show. Was like, I will just teach you new prisoners 3 things: bide your time, always keep your nose clean, and don't let the bastards grind you down. But yeah, don't let the bastards grind you down was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah. And who are you both as writers? That's a question.
Oh.
I need more context to the question.
Yeah, what?
Fine. Well, what type of writer are you? I mean, yes, in terms of, genre and style, obviously, but also, what kind of writer do you want to be? Do you want to be known as a storyteller of what? Epics, cute tales, romance, violence, nitty gritty? What do you identify as when you say I'm an author?
Jane, you go first.
Well, I like a good mystery. I like some romance. I like the slow burn effect, so that you get a big payoff in the end. So eventually I would like to be that, where someone reads it and are like, ooh, like they walk away and they just, I don't know, they remember it because it paid off in the end.
Right, okay.
I don't know, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the satisfaction.
Mm-hmm. Like just bringing everything together slowly, so it's not rushed, and so at the end it like all comes together, and it's like it's the big payoff, and you're like, oh, okay, so that's what all that buildup was for. That would be the ultimate for me. Hopefully I can get there someday. Yeah, you want to be the kind of writer. Yeah, exactly. After that.
Yeah.
Made them feel something or think something. You want to leave your impression on at least one other person.
Same for you, Erica?
I think, I mean, because I've got like this fantasy series, I've got a gay romance series that I want to write. I have some therapeutic children's books that I want to write. And with all of them, even with the fan fictions I wrote, they all have almost like a therapeutic aspect to them where you learn something about yourself through the characters. Either intentionally or unintentionally. Like there's something there that you can learn about yourself.
Yeah. I like that.
I'd be interested to see how you pull that off, because that sounds fascinating.
It's very interesting to be able to do that in explicit rated fan fiction. But somehow, like, I'd have to go back and look, but I think almost every single multi-chapter story I have, there is some aspect of that in there somehow.
Nice.
And maybe it kind of goes along with like what Ocelot said, like maybe not even necessarily learning about yourself, but it's more like the Johari window, like having you take a peek into that blind self window where you're like looking at an aspect of yourself that maybe you didn't see or notice before.
Yeah.
How do you achieve that?
So honestly, most of it is like through my own stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because normally when I write stuff, people learn that if you're on the wrong end of a sword, you die.
What about you, Dan? What kind of writer are you?
Here and now, not necessarily the writer I anticipated I would be. I am primarily a non-fiction author now, whereas until that thing came along, it was I'd written a few articles, but that was it. Everything else was fiction, and yet now it's everything I'm asked about is non-fiction related, therapy, psychology related. So yeah, if you'd asked me that question a year and a half, I would have answered, "Oh, fiction. I like writing killing scenes." No, I mean, I can't say that anymore, because even if I go to write something killy, that's still only a break from all of the writing I still have to do outside of that. Articles we're in the middle of marketing for Doctor Who psychology at the moment. Obviously I want people to buy Practitioner's Guide. I'm giving a seminar next week where I've got to try and flog more of my books. Starting 2nd of December, get 40% off your copy of Role-Playing Games in Psychotherapy, Practitioner's Guide by Daniel Hand. I think it's 40% anyway, don't quote me on that.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Yeah, because it might well be 10. It might well be no. I should check, really, shouldn't I? Before I give these things.
Check your facts.
The media doesn't check its facts. Why should I?
Exactly.
20%. I beg your pardon. 20%.
Oh, wow, that's a bit of a difference there.
Shut up.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Fine.
On that note, are we going to do a sprint?
We might as well. We're here. It would be silly not to. Has anybody got to leave madly?
No, I could do like 10 or 15-minute sprint.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of time, but I have a little bit of extra time.
Mm-hmm.
I do need to get some things done, but yeah.
Cool then. Well, I've just clicked to start because I couldn't be bothered switching windows. So, yeah, we'll do 15 minutes and come back and do talky shit.
Okay.
That was good, and guys, I'll speak to you in 15 minutes. Happy writing. Bump tiddly bump. You right?
So many spelling mistakes when I'm sprinting.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe we've learned the secret of how you and Amber write so much, and the rest of us don't. You just hit the keyboard. It doesn't. You don't just put words.
Oh no, they're words, but like next time, because I've already started correcting them, I will count how many I have to go back and correct the spelling on.
So I didn't do a great deal. How much did I should actually count, shouldn't I? I did about 92, so not masses. But in my defense, I spent most of my time watching the opening of Infinity War because I needed to quote something from it, and I couldn't. And I'm the anal person who's like, I know I'm just quoting a superhero film, but I want to get it right. Fine, I'll watch it.
I do that too when I need to.
So yes, yeah. How about you two?
I got 616.
Pretty epic. Epica. We're going to call you Epica from now on.
Epica.
Yeah, Jane.
I didn't do any writing. I have an audiobook coming out for someone in a month, and so I was working on editing some narration stuff. So, yeah.
Good God. Didn't realize how much I needed a shave.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, so what I'm working on at the minute is the final video for a series I've been writing about the story trinity, which is all about teaching people who've never told stories how to construct and tell stories. So it's been fun doing that. I hope people will get something out of it. So if you're a new writer and you're on the lookout for tips and hints, just go to RPG Therapist and watch the Story Trinity playlist. It's cool. Unfortunately, it means looking at this face, but you can't have everything.
I think new writers will find it very helpful. It's very good advice.
See, my brain is just collapsed. I keep thinking of questions to ask, and then it's like, it's gone. Come back. Fine, gone. It's gone.
You want to call it a night so you can.
I just gotta go. I need to start planning for next week. Next Saturday, I am delivering a seminar at Dragon Meet in Hammersmith about RPGs and mental health, which is awesome in and of itself. But what's even more awesome is it gets me free access to Dragon Meet. My friends who are going on the same train as me have to pay £16 to get in.
That's so cool.
I'm going to see if I can record it and put it up on my channel, but I don't know how good the quality will be. But worth a try.
I might try, because I know panel submission starts next month, I think. But I know other people in the past have, when they do their panels, they'll stream it on Twitch, or they'll stream it live while they're doing their panels.
Well, I won't be able to do that because I don't have enough data to do that.
Yeah.
I might have to see if I can. That would be cool because I record it every year, but
Yeah, well, so I might record it, and if the quality is good enough, I'll upload it onto YouTube, and people can see me and Giuseppe talking about geeky stuff and mental health. Cool. It's also going to be a bloody expensive day.
business write-off.
Completely business write-off. But even my business only has so much money.
Fair.
No, I'm looking forward. I hope Free League is they'll be. I love Free League, but I'm looking to get the last Forbidden Lands book, which has solo rules to play Forbidden Lands. I know nobody knows what any of that means, but it's cool. I'm going to run a game of Avatar Legends, the Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG. We're going to do a one-shot. Probably going to have a pro bending tournament, which is going to be just awesome. I'm going to have to practice because I'm DMing it probably, so I'm going to have to practice my presenter voice. And now the Fire Ferrets come back for round 2, and they're going. Oh no, that was a low blow from Berlin, but it's victory. Garbage victory.
Funny.
Well, that hopefully, I don't know if I'm brave enough to stream it just yet. It might well be a case of record the games and then upload them. I don't think I'm brave enough yet. I mean, the idea that eventually, yes, hopefully. But we'll have to. Apologies. The dialect escapes me. Yeah, that as well. I'm probably going to actually, whilst I'm here talking to Jen in particular, I'm probably going to subscribe to StreamYard, because that gives you unlimited recording hours, and you can stream to more than one channel at once.
Okay.
Because that way.
Stream. You're gonna
Sorry?
switch. So no more restream. You'll switch to StreamYard.
Well, when I use it, I mean, when you use it, probably be better to carry on. You know, there's no point in both of us paying for something. But like I say, if I'm going to be recording games, I'll need. Because the great thing about StreamYard is when you record, each person's video is recorded on their computer, so it doesn't matter how bad your internet connection is, it's still, you know, at a good rate. And I mean, the quality on on Restream is so much better than on OBS.
Yeah.
So and the same for StreamYard. So probably just use StreamYard to do all of my recording and let my poor computer rest.
Yeah, good idea. It does take a lot of memory.
The only problem is it's something like $200 a year, which, you know, isn't a lot necessarily, but it's still $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's the plan.
Front. You have to pay it all up front. It's like, yeah.
But we should potentially do an RPG with us.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Maybe, possibly.
Cross that bridge.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, I do need to hop off.
Okay then. Apologies, everybody. I know I haven't been in energetic spirits today.
Don't apologize.
Just,
You're allowed to be human.
I love that she thinks I'm human. guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Ocelot, Kraken, fanfic. We had 6 people in the just watching at once at one point, so that's a high point for us. It's not exactly, we're not exactly, in the big leagues, but it's lovely to have just all of you around. This has been a commitment, this little thing, and having you guys with us just makes it worth it. So thank you. And of course, thank you so much to Erica and Jane for coming along and carrying the show.
Ooh, Dan?
We can do branding. So yes, go over to my website, my YouTube channel, if you want to learn about the Story Trinity. Jane's YouTube channel now has no ads on her sleep story.
YouTube.
And Erica, is you still you were doing something on your practice website, weren't you?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I don't really have anything.
We have you. You've got to sell you, because you are the amazing part here.
It's like, I will. That is the goal with, especially with my husband being home now. Like, that is one of our first goals is to get RPG play therapy up and going so that we can get all that stuff. So
let us know.
Well, if I offer consultations, so if you need a hand.
Yeah, it's like, I love that Dan is RPG therapist and I've got RPG play therapy. So
yeah,
2 P's.
Hand in hand.
Yeah. Almost as if we really should have made the effort to meet 2 years ago.
Right? because that would have come naturally with you being, all the way that way and
completely, obviously.
Yeah.
Right, well, on that note, thank you everybody for tuning in to this edition of the International Writers Fellowship daily NaNoWriMo streams. Again, thank you Ocelot, Kraken, Fanfic especially. Same time tomorrow, we will be here, and hope you will be too. See you later.